Oh, boys. Boys, how's it going? Oh, dude. Here we are. Here we are, and my light is all messed up. 1 second. Hold on. Let me fix this. I recently changed, like, everything. So this is probably going to be a bit of a bumpy start. But regardless, happy Valentine's Day. Hold on. Oh, snap, dude. I'm also blinding myself doing this. I want you guys to know. Oh, that's so precarious. Okay, I think we got it. I think that's it. Welcome. How are you guys doing? We stan a blind king. I mean, that's me. That's me IRL, as blind king. It's also me changing everything the day before Valentine's Day and like having a completely different layout for my monitors and my stream. But hey, we're gonna roll with it. I think we're doing okay. How are you guys doing? Happy Valentine's Day. Happy day of love. Happy day of celebrating being with people. That's what it's about. Hold on, I'm gonna do the Instagram thing real quick. Sorry, I totally forgot to do this. I was getting too many things ready, and so I forgot to do this. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna do a quick plug. It's about malice, actually. It is about malice. Valentine's Day is actually about malice. I don't know if you guys know this or not. It's actually about harboring grudges against your enemies, and then just like. And then just violence. That's what Valentine's Day is about. All right, I'm gonna do a quick plug. 1 second. Hey you, yeah you. I'm talking to you. Happy Valentine's Day. If you want to hang out on Valentine's Day, I'm right now currently on stream. I'm currently streaming, and that's what it's about. So if you want to hang out and have a day where you can just chill with a dude on stream, that. Come on out. Come on over. Don't do that. Don't come to my house. I think that was pretty good. I think that was pretty solid. We got 2 viewers. What's going on, guys? I'm going to post that to Instagram real quick. You. I'm talking to you. Happy Valentine's Day. Very cringe doing the Valentine's Day is about vengeance. It's actually V-Day, but instead of Valentine's, it's Vengeance Day. We're going to turn that down. All right, we sent it, boys. We sent it. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you for spending your Valentine's Day with me. I know I'm just a humble streamer, but that's what it's about. Is spending time with people and really appreciating them. So I appreciate you. Everyone who's turning in. I don't know what's going on in the background on the VHS. I put in Sound of Music, to be completely honest, and I don't know what's going on, because I actually haven't played the Sound of Music VHS before. And so I think they're doing behind the scenes stuff right now. is what it looks like. Like they're interviewing maybe like the director or something. I really don't know. I truly have no idea. But anyway, we're going to get this rolling. We're going to get it going. And I think the first thing we're going to do is once I... Like, what's going on with this? Oh, there you go. That's what I needed to do. Sort of. Okay, that's a lot better. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's a lot better. Anyway, now that we got the lights figured out, I do want to do a couple things. I have a pretty big itinerary, actually, for today. Not by any means, like, overbearing, but what I really want to do is I really want to do some dating sims. I want to do Valentines, and then I want to just feed on the hate of other people's relationships on Reddit. And so we're going to do a couple dating sims that I have picked out. We're going to do some Valentines drawing. We're going to do some art, and we're going to give each other Valentines. And then we're also going to you know, make fun of other people, which, you know, it wouldn't be Valentine's Day with a little bit of self-hate. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and make that happen. So there's one in particular. Well, actually, there's two. So there's two dating sims. Valentine's Day is about spite. It better be. If your Valentine's Day isn't about spite, you're not doing it right. That rhymed, too. Your Valentine's Day is not about spite, you're not doing it right. You can put that on a t-shirt. I'm writing that down. And you think I'm lying. New merch idea. Speaking of new merch idea, by the way, and this is not my merch, but this is actually a friend's merch. I'm actually wearing, I don't know if you can see it or not. Hold on. I'm wearing one of Tattoo Witches Studios shirts right now. The Lovers. It's a great shirt. I love it because it's long sleeved and it keeps me very warm. It's very nice and cozy, and I love the art on it. It's beautiful. Let's get another shot of that. Look at that. That's gorgeous. That's what I call quality. And so if you do want to check that out, I believe Tattoo Witch Studio on Instagram and Twitter, and she makes really cool stuff. She makes awesome merch, and so check that out because I'm repping it. I wear it. It's great. She's great. You'll love it. You'll adore it. It'll be great. But yeah, so we're keeping in the spirit of Valentine's Day by wearing the Lovers t-shirt from Tattoo Witch Studio. All I have to say, let's play some dating sims, shall we? So I have two lined up. The first one I want to play is it's this dating sim that I've never actually played before, and I don't know if I don't really know much about it, but I looked it up because it looks interesting. It looks like, you know, your stereotypical, like, very very normal dating sim. And so I'm gonna open it up here. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so open that up. Come over here and I gotta do display capture. It's called Doki Doki Literature Club, and it looks like one of those, like, typical, you know, very friendly, very fun dating sims. And so I figured I'd try it out. Figured I'd put it on a stream, you know, just to get the right mood, you know, just to get the right vibe. So let's crank that out and get this going. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, exactly. I don't know what that's about. This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. It's probably like an explicit content warning or something, for all we know. Yeah, it's probably fine. That's okay. I don't foresee any issues with that. Oh. All right, we're gonna turn the music off for this. This is not the vibe. All right. Yeah, see, exactly. Like, this is like, okay, this is perfect. This is exactly what I was expecting. It's nice and like fun, and it's like, let's get in the Valentine's Day spirit, you know? Please enter your name. Well, it's really loud. It's really loud. Can I get out of here? Okay. I guess we'll change that later. It's so loud. It's so loud. Settings. Okay. Oh, dude. That is immense. Bring that down to the same. Auto forward time take. Full screen? Can I do that? Oh, no, I can't do that window. Oh, okay. We're figuring it out. Return. Okay, cool. That's a lot better. The disturbing content is the default volume. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, okay. I see an annoying girl running toward me from... Oh, wait. I have to do voices for this, don't I? Well, I don't know who this is, though. Okay, so let's figure it out. I see an annoying girl running from toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see the kind of... Oh, this is gonna be rough. The kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Oh, that's unfortunate. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. That sounds like the basis of a good relationship. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. Ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! This is awful, I'm not doing this. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Yeah, I was. That's mean, Soul Bouquet. I mean, listen, I was, though. I'm just being honest. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Oh, heaven forbid that they'd think we're, like, oh, that's the worst thing I could imagine. I don't want people to thinking that we're, like, together or anything. Fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you didn't have to be... Wait. I guess you don't have to... Oh, wow. Dude, my reading comprehension is terrible. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Wow, real bad boy we got here. We cross the street together and make our way into school. If people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them thinking we're a couple or something. Josh on our first date. That was me. I actually said that verbatim. That's actually exactly what I said. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students. Speckled? That's a weird word. Making their daily commute. By the way, Soul Bouquet, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Real bad boy. Real angsty teen we got here. I haven't been looking either. Puts his sunglasses down. That's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Wow. Wow. What a jerk. Sori likes to worry a little bit too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Wow, what a real Chad. This is actually a Chad that we're voicing here. That sucks. I was talking about how worried I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college and be a weeb. You can't be a weeb. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming an what is that word in a few years because you're not used to the real word. What is that? What is NEET? I don't know. You can trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. I am in hell right now. I hate this. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Is that what that means? Not in education, employment, or training? That's rough, dude. No, I'm making it up. Okay, hey, listen. just because it's Valentine's Day doesn't mean I can't get angry. I'm just kidding. Will you just promise me you'll try a little? Oh yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Wow, my words. Yay! Oh, this is terrible. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind just a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. This is not the basis for a healthy relationship. This game has been insane. Yeah, this is crazy. This is actually insane. Oh, 4 viewers. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. And Takaska, thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, Takaska, we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club, which is, you know, it's just like your generic, dating sim, and I expect nothing more than that. I love how everyone is already deeply unlikable. Yeah, I hate everybody in this game already. I really, honestly, truly despise the characters in this game, including myself, if not mostly myself. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall. Been there, looking for an ounce of motivation. You ever stare blankly into space and just go, clubs? I don't know about you guys, but that's what I did in high school. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Dude, what is this game? Looking for an ounce of motivation. Me. I feel that, man. Hello? Sari? Sarah must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Or she's a specter, a ghost from a different dimension. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Dude, we're playing an actual idiot. I thought you'd catch me coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. What a jerk. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Dude, who is this guy? Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Sorry. Let me find out who asked. You're worse for me. Shumi's motivation at the bottom of the barrel. Oh no. She's like, you're worse than I am, and I'm pretty bad. You must be awful. You're terrible. Motivation is hard, but love, even worse. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of Vast President. Am I Southern now, suddenly? Vast President? That said, my interest in... I'm just going to make him Southern now. He is just from the South now. That said, my interest in the literature club is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to anime club. This is like a Cinnamon Toast Ken was into anime. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, Missy. Love is worth being what I meant. My bad. No, it's fine. I can't tell. Hold on, I gotta get the drawback out. Now I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she. Oh, this is terrible. Or if she's so cunning that I has to plan all of this out, and I just like, and I just like spit into a cup. Gabby Hotchfield with OMG Doki Doki. The cowboy incel is throwing me off. Yeah, I know. This is a weird vibe. Dip issue. Absolutely, this is a weird vibe. Gabby, what's up? Thanks for swinging by. Dip issue. Thank you so much for chatting. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for swinging by. Thank you for tolerating cowboy incel. Cowboy incel is really an energy. Absolutely. Now I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's just cunning as to plan all this out. I let out a long sigh. Yeehaw! Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Oh, that was the wrong character. I just did that completely wrong. Yes, okay, let's go. Cowboy Incel's the name of my new band. That's a great band name, actually. Wow, Cowboy Incel. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Cowboy Incel is going to be my Halloween costume now. Oh, absolutely. Please. Please send pics if you actually do that, because that's incredible. Cowboy Incel is like, you're just in full cowboy gear, but you just have an anime body pillow. Like, you're just carrying around a body pillow the entire time. Yeehaw, I hate women. No, don't clip that. Don't clip that. I was just reading chat. Don't clip that. I was reading chat, please. And thus, today marks the day that I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly, that's a big word, follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. Section of the school I rarely visit, but generally being used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm doing a lot of animations with my hands. I'm sorry about that. Everyone, this is the new member here. Or the new member is here. Who cares, dude? This game sucks. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. It's a proverbial ghost town in here. It's like the Wild West. I was not expecting a new character, sorry. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? Oh, this is a different person. I thought that was Sayori. This sucks. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ahaha, Soul Bouquet. What a nice surprise. This one's just gonna be really deep. Like, unordinarily deep. Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club, it's full of incredibly cute girls. Who is this guy? This sucks. What are you looking at? Wait. No, wait, this isn't Sayori. I keep thinking that's Sayori. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. My apologies, ma'am. Natsuki. Mad because you don't have a club full of cute girls of your own, huh? Hey, listen. I am my own club of cute girls. All in... I'm schizophrenic. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the only one. I love saying Japanese name in a cowboy accent. It's great. Is the only one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. It's weird. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, at least according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is... oh, that sucked. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That is right. It is great seeing you again, Soul Bouquet. Monica, smile sweetly. Great. Smile sweetly. I can't believe there are 5 people watching this. I'm so sorry. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked. We were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in school. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Because my league is, Southwest Tennessee. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... I hate this. I hate this so much. This is so painful. I'm living my own personal hell right now. I want you guys to know that. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Soap Bouquet. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Gee, I wonder who he's picking. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. I forget what her voice is already. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. I really want you to try and date Sayori to make the protag suffer. Can you do one as The Rock? I'll make Monica The Rock because she's the closest one already. Monica's just like, hello. So I'll just make her The Rock. I'll just be like, I can't even do a Rock impression. I'll be honest. I'll try it though. I'll give it a shot. Welcome to the chat, Pat. 6 viewers. Goodness me. I'm so sorry, guys. Genuinely so sorry that this is something you're going through right now. Also, is the music too loud? If it is, I can change that. It might be a hair loud. I'll bring it down a little bit. And do another one as Orson Welles for the champagne commercial. Oh, dude, I should do that. Oh, it's so funny, actually. Oh, it's so funny. Let me know if this is good, guys. I think I adjusted it perfectly, hopefully. Dude, Orson Welles from the champagne commercial. I think it's actually a wine commercial, because it's like, ah, yes, the French. Ah, the French. It's so hard to do. I'm having a great time anyway, LMAO. I'm glad you are, Takaska. I'm really glad that this is entertaining, because this was a long shot for me, frankly. Ah, the French champagne. Oh, no, it was champagne. You're right. It wasn't wine. Because he says the French champagne. That's so funny. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. What are they doing? What are they doing? I'm already scared. I'm already terrified, actually. Still feeling awkward because I'm a cowboy in this high school. I take a seat next to Sayori. What? Okay. I mean, sure. That makes more sense, but still. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Awwa! This sucks. I've had vodka, but all is well for high school silly as much as I try. Awwa! This sucks. It's so funny. Natsuki lifts off the foil from the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing all over her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. That's real, actually. This is the only time so far that I have empathized with this character. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her seeking glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite, or is she waiting for me to draw so she can draw too and then kill me? Josh, what a mood. You look for perfect cupcake bites? Yeah, you don't do that? That's not a thing you guys do? Like, you pick it up and, like, you can't just full send a cupcake. You have to, like, look at it and then, like, figure out, like, the best bite. I just eat. I do the perfect ratio. Takaska actually finds the golden ratio angle and then attacks it from that way. I stuffed the MF down my gullet all in one. That's such a mood. I love it. I unhinge my mouth like a snake. Dude, that's actually hot. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Wait, is she waiting for me to take a bite? Wait, hey, listen. Is she waiting for me? I don't know. Are you waiting for me? You might be waiting for me. I must find the right ratio. Eli is king. LMAO. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. But yeah, no, I have to, like, find, like where my mouth lines up with, like, the cupcake the best, and then that's the first bite that I take. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and it's full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Well, wait, sorry. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you. You know, dummy. This sucks. How do you eat something with a face like an animal crack? Wait, how? Okay, I have to dissect what you just said. How do you eat something with the face like an animal cracker or a gummy bear? What's the first bite? The face. You put it out of its misery. Make sure it's dead. Yeah, no, I figure. Honestly, it's the only humane way of eating something with the face. My answer is actually you just bite off the limbs first, because it's like you want to make it like a round shaped cookie and then you eat the whole thing. The whole thing. Eat the body first. My answer is the same as the cupcake question. Yeah, just down the hatch, the whole thing. What if it's one of those like 40-pound gummy bears though? The ones that are like awful and like taste like cough medicine. Do you do the head, the whole thing? Do you just like, and then, because I can't, I maul that. Oh man. For 40 pounds. I don't think it's 40 pounds. Can you imagine a 40-pound gummy bear? Dude, a 40-pound gummy bear would be insane. Because like because like the one that I'm thinking of is like probably not even close to that, but it's huge. It's like sitting on a desk. It's about that high. And 40, I've only had 1 pound Reese's. Oh yeah. That's like a baby. Wait, 40 pounds is like a baby? Yes, I'd like a gummy bear, but can you give me like the amount of volume that a baby would occupy in space, like that much gummy bear? What if you just went with that? Like, how quickly would it take for the police to be called, you know? The average baby is like 12 pounds. That's what I'm saying. I thought you guys were talking about the 40 pounds being a baby. I was like, man, I guess 2020 MFers are built different or something. I don't know. Yeah, 2020 babies are actually 40 pounds. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. That's what I'm talking about. Babies be dense. My cousin was 1.8 pounds. That, what? Really? Wait. 12 ounces. Wow. Wait, is it 18 or 1.8? Because that's a big difference. I was pretty heavy. I think I was a 10-pounder, honestly. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. 1.8 pounds. Wow. Sorry, I've had vodka. No, it's fine. No, you're good. No worries, man. Dang, that's crazy. And like she's okay, right? Yuri returns to the table carrying the tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. There's a lot of words. There's a lot of words in that one. Do you keep a whole tea? Wait, that's not the right person. See, I keep thinking that it's the person that's on screen. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? I watched Big Eden. My cousin is 33 with 4 kids. Nice. That's awesome. Congrats to her, man. Nice, dude. That's awesome. With 4 kids, it's cool. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? If anyone says that to me, I don't care how nice they are, I'm running away. I guess. I don't know how to read, personally. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Valid, Josh. Reading is hard. No, I feel that. That's not... Insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant... Sorry, I couldn't figure out what accent to use. I meant, you know. I believe you. It's all good. I can't read social cues personally, so you guys can say whatever you like. It's gonna go right over my head because I'm stupid. I mean, the amount of times I've lost a draw, a duel, you know, I've got more holes in me than normal. Well, tea and reading might be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Might not be a pastime for me. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. It's weird. Tension is weird. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. I hate the way she moves, by the way, in this. This sucks. This is a rich mythos Josh is weaving. I know. I'm adding on to this game. I'm creating a DLC pack right now. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. First and foremost, because I just get led around like a sad little puppy. I actually don't. I've never made a decision in my life. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Josh's litter club. Oops, that's not the right thing. Josh's literature club. Who's invited? LOL. Definitely Orson Welles from the Champagne commercial. Definitely like young pro wrestler Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Because like new Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of I feel like he's kind of diluted in many ways. But I want the potency of like, can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Like I want that energy. Can Kanye come? Absolutely. Kanye's always invited. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't gymmed any clubs yet. Great. I haven't joined any clubs yet, but Sayori seemed really happy here, so. That is okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? Human emotion. As president of the literature club, it is my duty. Oh, okay. Monica, I'm surprised. Can I go back at all? No, I can't. All right, it's fine. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of these major clubs. Mason says Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, Happy Valentine's Day, Mason. Thank you so much for tuning in, both of you. I really appreciate it. Big ups to you guys. Really appreciate it. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised. There aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all of the effort into starting something new. Brand new, like the robot that I am. especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I am fulfilling a social void that no one else could occupy. But it makes school events like festivals much more important. I'm fun and worthwhile. Yeah, you are. That deserves a heart. That was cute. I think so. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. One of them looking like a psychopath staring right at the camera. Not posing, just looking straight ahead, like she's staring through me, like she's looking into my soul. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I mean, at the end of the day, I cannot read. You can show me a book and I can look at the photos, but I cannot read the words. You can say this says you are under arrest, and I'll just be like, I don't know what that means. You have to show me. So Bouquet, what kinds of things do you like to read? I mainly like to read the stars, and chart courses in the dead of night when I'm walking through a desert. Considering how little I've read these past few years, that's delightful how on point I am with this character. I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. That sucks. I hate that so much. Manga. Am I okay? No, I'm not okay. A cowboy saying manga really got me. I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. We can change you. Join us. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Complex? Wow, great. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story, she's basically saying she's a J.R.R. Tolkien fan, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading, which yet again, I reiterate, I cannot read. I cannot empathize with someone that reads or likes reading, because I am incapable of reading. We can change you, Josh. You'll be into Bleach in no time. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the light in her eyes, or her eyes lighten up, rather, because that's what the script says, that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I, at the end of the day, find comfort in just any tavern that I can find when I'm going from town to town in the Wild West. Josh wears Naruto socks, don't let them fool you. Hey, shh. Don't tell anyone. Don't spoil it. Don't tell anyone that I'm secretly into anime also. Don't tell anyone that I just ruined my microphone. 1 second. Okay, we got it. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, totally. I know what you're talking about. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Yeah. I termed it. Wow, that was Christopher Walken. That was weird. Yeah. I read a horror book once. Yes, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something that I can relate to at a minimal level. he's really setting the bar for himself. He's really like, I have to like bottom of the barrel this conversation. And at this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. At least he knows. At least he's self-aware, you know? Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is... Whoa, that's hard to say. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Natsuki's turning into Sonic, which I don't like. You left a peep. You left a peep. You left a marshmallow peep on my desk. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Ha! One! Ha! One! Dude, that is my favorite. That is my favorite piece of Sonic lore. Is the haha one thing. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Hold on, let's play that real quick. Alright. This is more important.
ADHD
oh yeah, let's read
10
this.
hours studying with this Chrome extension.
But no, by all means, go ahead.
Chrome extension.
One! One!
Love that so much. It's been a while. Ha ha ha! One! And give that back. Fine, fine. Penny. ... Rip. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori, Siddles? What? Sidles. That's a real word. Sayori, sidles up behind. And I'm illiterate, so I was in character for that. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess, sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Mainly because on top of not being able to read, am incapable of writing as well. I do not know how to write. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not very confident. I'm not a very confident writer yet. Wait, what am I reading here? I'm not a very... Oh, okay. Not a confident writer yet, huh? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Natsuki D's Natsuki. Welcome to the chat, Alex. Thanks for tuning in. How long did that take? How long were you like ruminating on that joke? I'm curious. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your own heart. I hate this character so much. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Just thought of it, nice. Alex is also illiterate, so it could have been hours. Brownie face. Oh, that deserves a heart. That was a good joke. I'm sorry, Alex, you got burned. Well, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We sit in silence for a moment, mainly because I was handed all of the poems, and I yet again, once again, will let you in on a little secret that I cannot read. I am unable to read words, and we're all drunk, kinging away. Aww. We're actually not Darian. We're literally not Darian, please. I love how Darian's projecting that on everybody else. Honestly, Darian, I'm right there with you. I feel you. I'm right there. Hold on. Here's a virtual high five. Darian, I need you to hold up your hand too. Okay, there you go. Thank you. we all sit in silence for a moment. I'm high-fiving you. Okay, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for returning it. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. I'm surprised I know the word quizzically. Big Eating was good enough to project. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Soul Bouquet? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem, and I just want to reiterate this to you guys. There's a major problem. I cannot read. I cannot read. I cannot write. I don't know what I'm doing here. I was just led like a lost puppy over to this club. That's a major problem. I am unable. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time, and that is that I am illiterate. This can't be fun for anyone else, but I'm having a blast. I never said that I was joining this club. I never said that. I never said I would join this club. High school, writing's overrated anyway. Go for absolutely no intelligence. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at. I'm perusing the merchandise of what this high school has to offer. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought because I am dumb. I'm truly an idiot. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected, sullen eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought,
Soul Bouquet!
y'all. No, y'all. I'm defenseless against all these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Rat. Love emotionally manipulating insults into joining clubs. Honestly, it's my pastime. It's my favorite pastime. Okay. I've decided. I have decided then. I'll join the literature club. I will join the club for reading and for writing, and I will learn to read and write. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up, except for Monica's. Hers are dead inside still.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me and jumping up and down, just beating the crap out of me. I'm bleeding. I'm bruised. Hey now. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came out for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. I'm sure I will not regret this decision one bit. I'm sure that I will not. I'm sure that people will not look back at this moment and say, "Well, that is where he messed up. That was the end of the line for this man." Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. So, Bouquet, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre to zilch writing skills? The skills that I have, I am unable to write. I cannot write. I am incapable of reading and writing. Am I able to can I fake that? Can you just with sheer confidence walk into a scenario where you need to be able to read and write and you cannot read and write? And can you bluff reading and writing? I don't think so. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit and chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, so Bouquet, we're already all here. Do you want to walk home together?
Oh, that's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, I might as well.
Yay!
This is awful. This is so abysmal. This is like such like this is like nails on a chalkboard, I am sure. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. It's gonna be a long walk though, because I live on the frontier. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and whoever that I truly do not believe that's a human, and Monica. Would I really be happy to spend every day after school in a literature club? Because once again, I re-emphasize, I cannot read. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. This is interesting. Oh, do I actually write a poem? Are you serious? Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I have to write a poem? Okay. Lost. That sucks. Get on it, King. Oh no, I actually have to write? Are you serious? I was joking about oh, that sucks. I actually am illiterate. That was not a joke. So, okay, so I have the three people down here. Why isn't Monica down here? I'm confused. Okay, so what if we just make the worst poem? Okay, hold on. Let's just start with lust. Why did this one like that? I don't like that at all. Lust. Misery. Massacre. Tenacious D. Yeah, absolutely. Massacre. Shame. Unending. Oh, I don't like sticky at all. Playground, rain cloud, pain. Melancholy. Graveyard. Okay. Captive. That's terrible. Some of these are super dark. Wow. Wrath. Definitely wrath. For sure. This one's really dark, apparently. Anger. Let's go with a really cute one. Let's just go with socks. Inferno. Frightening. Yeah, very good. We gotta go with death. I mean, we're going with that one, obviously. I like incongruent because that doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, milk, I know. Awful. I hate that so much. Fear. Alright. Wait, no, I think there's one more after this, right? Cheeks! Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys pick this last one. So we have Calm, we have Vertigo, we have Rose, Insight, Adventure, Bouncy, Together, Pure, Wonderful, Hop. I'm gonna let you guys decide this one. This one is all on you. Like, and I will choose whatever. Let you guys decide. Just type it in chat. Write down what your choice is, and I will. Oh, so Hop. We got one for Hop. Uh-oh, it might be Hop. It might be Hop, because we're not gonna get another tiebreaker, I don't think. Going once. Going twice. Sold, Hop. I'm really excited for this poem. Hi again, Soul Bouquet. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Don't you worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so as everyone's already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Soul Bouquet. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori, wait, told me you didn't even want to join the clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What does that mean? That's a threat. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. MMM. Now, Natsuki finds herself stuck between seeing Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Soul Bouquet always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with my busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Now, Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And that's saying something, because I live in a ghost town. And you almost set your house on fire once. Okay, it's an interesting detail to drop.
Is that so?
That's not the reaction to that statement that most people would expect.
Oops.
You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Soul Bouquet can become good friends too.
Oh, that was weird. Sayori. Dot. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori. Me? You brought me something?
Not really. Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. Now, what is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, Sayori made it sound like a really big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation, to wrangle it, like I wrangle strays on the frontier. And now, hey, don't you worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture for you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy, no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be.
All right. Well, here.
Now, Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls it. I was gonna say something really bad. Now Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a weapon. She just pulls out a sword from her bag, and I fear for my life.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read.
I love how everyone's giving up on this guy. Everyone's setting the bar so low for this man.
And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? That's such a weird thing to think. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much and being illiterate, despite me not being able to read. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Are we going to see the book? You at least going to show the book on screen? I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace, because I know you're an idiot. I look forward to hearing what you think.
And now everyone's settled in. I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case, and I'm not sure why. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Then I'll catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages, much like I would be in 3 months' time, because I, once again, struggle with common English.
Ah, crap.
Now, I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Nah, I'm sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this sense, and I made her uncomfortable. Her hands bother me so much. Yeah, no, me too. They're so tiny. I really...
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so.
Oh, that's the book you gave me that book, right? Are you playing with my emotions? Are you playing with my emotions? You gave me that book.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Now, what kind of person does that? They're like, your hands, Eli. Oh no, that's payback for earlier, honestly. Hold on, hand check. Can we get some hands in the chat? Can we get some hands? What if it was just like this for the rest of the stream? What if this is all you saw?
Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday.
Thanks for the hands.
That's not what I meant. I mean,
just tell the truth, Yuri. The truth will set you free.
I just happened to buy 2 of them.
I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go because once again I'm a very stubbornly stupid man. I am just an absolute degenerate. Now I'll definitely start reading it soon. Once I learn how to read first, of course.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts picking up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story.
Now, is that so? I wouldn't know. What's it about anyway? You better tell me what it's about, because I'm not gonna read this. You understand that, right? This is a very kind gesture, but this is going to end up in the bottom of the barrel.
Well,
And now Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. She hasn't read it. That's so funny. The book is called A Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Uh-oh.
All right. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Now that's kind of why would you gave this to me as a gift? Now why would you do that? Why would you give this awful piece of literature to a man that you just met? We're dropping viewers fast because of this. Now that's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Soul Bouquet? No, I'm Missy. I reiterate, not only can I not read, but once I choose to be able to read, I'm not going to read this kind of literature. No, it's not that. I mean, I definitely can enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you were related to the protagonist, they're made out to be naive for letting naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with their villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Yes, you are, ma'am. You have lost me. I'm in the proverbial dust. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, do not apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I mean, I have, but I'm lying to you, but I'm trying to make you feel better. Well, I guess it's alright then. A little bit of the southern came through here. That sucks. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. No, that. Are you okay? Listen, it's okay to like things, but it sounds like you have some issues you need to work through. Do you need the number of the school therapist? I really do not think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Now, I was putting it kindly. I still think you should pursue some help and maybe be able to talk to someone. But yeah, that just means you're passionate about reading. Don't get me wrong. The least I can do is listen. I mean, that's exactly right. The least I can do is listen. Now, I don't have a choice now because I won't be able to read this book. Yet again, I further iterate. I cannot read. It's a literature club after all, which it's very weird that I'm here, frankly. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? And then he pulls out the book and it's upside down. And he's just looking at it like all cross-eyed. You don't have to. Well, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just grab the book. Now I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Now, are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive at the idea of me being here. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. Now, I see. Now, yet again, you're not reading in company with someone because I'm not reading. I am unable to read, so you're just in company with someone and you're reading. I'm holding the book upside down. I'm fairly certain I'm not doing this right. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. Now I open the book and I start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. It's maybe just a little distracting, but the feeling, it's somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here... wow, wrong character. Now here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. That's... What a weird move, by the way, because I can only imagine that does not work. Because, like, you're going to read at different paces. Like, if I were to do that, I read very slowly. If I were to do that, I would always be like, okay, I'm ready. And the person just be like, asleep already? Now, Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Now, I guess that kind of makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Oh, this is like a different angle. We actually have like a game now. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I can turn the page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the side. But in holding like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth on Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? It's oddly out of character. Have like a pipe. To turn the page. I apologize. I'm sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again. Our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, well, I suppose. Thanks. And we continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. I don't know how much my interest in. Might have to check that soon. They're usually forgiving this early on. Yeah. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm curious. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. So weird. My thumb gently letting go of the page, even letting it flutter over to her as she catches it from the other side. Now, hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but I can read your mind. Yuri, I'm a telepathic cowboy living in this high school. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Sobuke, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Is that so embarrassing that you think that? No, wait a minute. Wait a minute there. I didn't mean that in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing, even though you've clearly demonstrated that's exactly how you are in real life, and I should have had the social skills adapted over a long period of time of being an adult to have been clued into that. But like I said before, I'm a stupid man. I guess I more meant that as it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone, finally. That was getting really belabored. Oh, Yuri is fine. Believe in you. Okay, everyone.
Huh.
I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Now Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her last thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you have been looking forward to this. My roommate says you are a good-looking guy. Well, tell your roommate the same thing. Tell your roommate that he's a good-looking guy. Say it. Say it to him. Say it. What a weird frame. Said. Good. Thank you for that, Alex. I appreciate it. But thank you also. Love you guys. I'm sorry if you have not been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine. Now Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb, and that hurt like that hurt like getting kicked in the back by a horse. Now, all right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight, or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. Well, in that case, I'll read a little more tonight then. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Now, all right. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and I slip it back into my bag, and I instantly forget where that was in the book. I am lost. I am already lost. I'm only a few pages in, and I couldn't tell you where or when I stopped.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
No, yeah, I did. My relaxation, it ends instantly. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can wait! I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. That's a really psychotic thing to do, Monica. I'm not gonna lie. You're seeming less and less like a real human being. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Oh, okay. So now we're making decisions. All right. I'm going to use this opportunity to really quickly take a bathroom break because your boy is full of water. I'll be 2 seconds. Just hang tight. Hang tight, folks. I'll be right back. All right, boys, we're back. So we're gonna choose a poem. Now, who should I show my poem to first? Now, who am I choosing to share my poem, my work of art with? Well, I want to do it with Yuri, right? Because I like that seems to be the person that I'm like vibing with the most so far. I mean, at least according to the game. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Now Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Now, what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face, which is surprising considering how tiny her hands are. I can't speak words. I'm illiterate. They are very small hands. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting up so nervous for? Now Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Are we talking about the same person here? You're talking about this guy. You're talking about Southern illiterate cowboy. No, really? Yeah, even he's surprised. Really? Then you must be talking about someone else, because I want to reiterate, I cannot read or write. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from a you. This is actually my first time, really. See, prior to this, I didn't even own a pencil, let alone the ability to read and write. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Now Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Dude, I'm so tired. Now once a Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering completely gone, and is completely gone. I can't speak either, apparently, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are just so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though. No, biased? No, how do you figure? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. No, it's fine. Now, gossip comes along with the territory. Now, if that territory is the frontier, which of course is where I'm from. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Now, do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Now, Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, I have to read. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. That's actually kind of a dope poem, not gonna lie.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
No, what? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But you took a long time to read.
I read, ma'am. I don't know how many times I need to say this to you. I can't read. I cannot read. I'm illiterate. Well, I just don't read script very often, or anything for that matter. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
I also liked the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
No. Oh. Ooh. Weird thing to say. Weird thing to say right off the bat. Don't like that. Don't like that at all, actually. I was in it, and now I'm out. I'm fully out. Now, are you? No, Yuri, this might... Yuri, this might come off a little bit heavy-handed, and I apologize if that's the case, but are you into ghosts, Yuri? Are you into the dead and dearly departed?
Huh?
She's just rolling with it, I guess.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, so Bouquet.
No, really? Because honestly, that doesn't surprise me. It's not about a ghost. I don't know what I was thinking. I must have totally missed the point. I think he did.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
Now, Yuri, that's pretty based, Yuri. I cannot lie. I cannot tell a lie, Yuri. That is very based. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
No, ma'am, I appreciate the feedback, but please do not lie to me. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Well, yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you.
Don't like that. Don't like that at all. There's a weird dynamic going on here. Me too. Oh man, let yourself fall in love with Yuri, coward. No, all of them are scary. All of them are very terrifying to be around. And I honestly do not want to read any other ones. All right, fantastic stream tonight, but unfortunately I must depart as it is time for Gamer Monday. Dude, you better lean into Gamer Monday. Lean into it. It's totally fine. Listen, I understand. It's Gamer Monday. And you know what? It's also Valentine's Day. I love you, baby boy. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, Alex, all the time. And make sure you tell your roommate that he's a very nice looking man too. I know you already did, but tell him again. You know, that's you know, 2 freebies. 2 freebies on me. Yee. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? God, this sucks. I'm doing Monica last, honestly. I am terrified about Monica. Let's do Sayori, because let's get that out of the way.
This is a good poem, so Bouquet. Are you sure it's your first time?
No, of course it is. You know me better than anyone. I've never written a thing in my life. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Now, I'm a cowboy, and I'm oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Sorry, that's all the hatred for this game coming up. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? Now, I wrangle strays with a lasso.
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
And not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Are you stupid? I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Soap Bouquet. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know, even though I called you a selfish MFer in the back. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
No, thank you, Sayori, but I don't want you to ever talk to me like that again. I'm not really sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Now, all right, now I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Well, we'll see about that, but I'll be honest with you. If it's trash, I'll tell you. I will look you in the eye and I'll tell you it's garbage. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Honestly, snaps for Sayori. Snaps for Sayori, everyone. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Oh yeah? I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Now, yeah, especially the last line, because I now am also craving a bacon, egg, and cheese muffin.
I made eggs and toast.
Called it. Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. I appreciate it.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh no. We're getting closer to having to read Monica's poem. We'll do Natsuki first.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
Well, now that's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass on that, ma'am. I'm not really into that, I'll be honest with you.
Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it.
Oh, eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Now cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. It's really to the point, honestly. I like that.
Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it.
Mama, I like it.
What? Just be honest.
Mom, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in school just thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of writing poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't I can't read. Wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Because I'm gonna punch you. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Oh, well, yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made you fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect it from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. There's a lot that I'm not expecting from this game. I decided to humor her with her last comment. I don't really care how old anyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, that I won't take that away from her. I've got a feeling that this is gonna be bad, right? This is gonna be like a nightmare, what I'm about to experience. Okay, let's just go for it. Hi, Soul Bouquet. Oh, I ruined everything. Having a good time so far? Yes I am. Yes I am. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I always listen. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I'm not. All right. Calm yourself. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Now, it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Soul Bouquet. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all want to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true, I guess. Now I hand Monica my poem. Good job, Soul Bouquet. I was going oh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I did not expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Now, it's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of its nuances. Yeah, dunk on Sayori. Yeah, honestly, dunk on Sayori. Call Sayori simple. That sucks. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn to try new things. I'm sure at this point anything's possible. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Now, you sound pretty confident. for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. I am programmed that way. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Fair point. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, but it was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Wow, Monica, way to bring the mood down. So, what do you think? It's something. Is that the door? I'm gonna just leave. I'm gonna leave out the back. Now, thank you so much. I'll take care. It's very free form, but it's if that's what you can call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, that's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Now, what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been kind of influencing my poems a bit. On epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, but then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. That was heavy. A few. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Also, what was Monica's poem? Is anyone going to talk about that? Are we just not going to address that? Okay, all right. It's as if everyone is judging me from my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to this. Now, this is a literature club after all, and I say it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. I am illiterate and incapable of writing. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their retrospective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, and meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was just trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Humph. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Soul BK did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Hey, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring,
that face is so perfect for that.
which I haven't yet. And Sobuke liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
And now Natsuki, suddenly. Why'd the music stop? I don't like this. Why'd the music stop? Wait. Why'd the music stop? Oh, I'm actually terrified now. I'm actually really scared. Okay, all right. Well, we got to keep going. I guess we're already in it. We got to keep it up.
Oh, I didn't realize you're so invested in trying to impress our new member, Natsuki.
I hated that so much.
That's not what you're just...
And now Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Sobuke appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. No, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
You.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I think I just clicked it. I wasn't the one who's magically grew size bigger as soon as Sobuke started showing up. Oh no. Is this real?
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Sobuke. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making all your poems convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Sobuke. Well, wait. There's something that... Wait. There's a reason we have so many... Whoa, dude, I cannot read. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Sobuke?
Now, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, because once again, I cannot write. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I hate decisions like this. Well, I got so scared by the VHS player. I'm gonna say help me, Sayori. I think that's the right thing. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turned to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Yeah, everyone's fine. Everyone's fine is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Sobuke.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree.
I agree.
It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Wow, dunk on her.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why no one likes...
Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of our differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give so many feelings with just a few words, and yours poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures inside your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, there's nothing wrong with that, and Yuri's poems are the same way they always were. Big and beautiful. No, Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind with her bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Now Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
So this is why Sayori is vice president.
I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
Now you could say that for sure. She might be what a jerk. But sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? What does that mean? I hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. Also, what is going on in this club? I'm feeling something weird happening. You can count on me. Now, Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, mostly.
So, Bouquet, how about you?
Well, yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about it with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. So, Bouquet, ready to walk home? No, sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. And what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I do not hate them. Why would you say that sort of thing, actually? That's kind of weird. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew! You know what, Bouquet? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I did think everyone really likes you, too. That's, Every day is gonna be so much fun. Sigh. Yeah, now it looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? This sucks. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Oh, wow. There's nothing like a good friendly shoulder pat. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. This man really said I'm out here to make a harem. That's really what just happened, actually. That is unironically what just happened. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Dude, What time is it? It's 9. I might have to call it there for this game, unfortunately. Because this is just like this is a lot longer than I was expecting it to be. So what we'll do is we will
we will save this. And move on to our next thing. Because I do want to spend a little bit of time with you guys beyond just playing a game. I was hoping it would pop off in the 2 hours that we played it, but I think we'll just have to save it for another day then. Having said that, let's move on to perusing some Reddit, which I've wanted to do for a while. I'm going to get that booted up, and then I'm going to also put in a new VHS. 1 second. I'm going to put in Greece, if that's okay with everyone, unless people are like strongly against that. Greasy V-Day. That's honestly what it's about. I'll be honest with you. Alright, let's get this back on. Okay, so Eli had an amazing idea, which was part of the stream should be perusing r/relationships, and I think that's a phenomenal idea. And I haven't done... Okay, so I opened up r/relationships just to get an idea of what was there. And boy howdy, are there a lot of funny entries. Some of them I can't read or show, but some of them I've skimmed, and they're okay. I didn't skim a lot of them. I skimmed 1 or 2. So we're going to start with those, and then we're going to very cautiously move on from there. What's going on with my hair today, dude? Hair's getting long. Okay, so I thought we start with this one, which is husband has bad breath, won't do anything about it, which is phenomenal, by the way. What a great premise to begin with. I've come to Reddit with some advice, as I really don't know what to do, and it's a very sensitive subject, so I don't want to speak to family and friends about it. Right away, not a good vibe. Right away, like, uh-oh, there's something major going on. My female, 33, husband, male, 36, has very poor oral hygiene. He doesn't brush his teeth every day, and I never realized this until we lived together. So they were dating for a while, and then moved in together, and they realized that she realized that he didn't brush his teeth. We've been together for a long time and got married a few years ago. The bad breath problem has been going on for well over a year now. I spoke with him about it very sensitively when his first notice. It's not a nice thing to be told. And he made an effort to brush more, but still only a maximum of once a day. I tried to remind him and encourage him to brush more, as he says he forgets a lot and will go a couple days without brushing. Oh my goodness. Then he actually started getting angry with me for keep bringing it up. So hard cut to them going to the dentist, and he was told he had gingivitis. And he just still didn't do anything about that. It said somewhere here. Wait, let me see if I can find it. Wait, where is it? Oh, here it is. This was 4 months ago, and he still has the same unfinished bottle of mouthwash. Oh, man. That sucks. The TLDR is really funny, too. TLDR is, my husband has bad breath and won't do anything about it. After we've fallen out multiple times and nearly lost all our intimacy, he blames me for it. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? Could you imagine? Could you imagine, like putting a relationship in jeopardy because you are unable to brush your teeth daily? Divorce. Dude. Yeah, and literally everybody's like, dude, what? Gross. like every single person that I've seen so far is like, this is the best one. You are not over the top. He is under the top by a big margin. It sounds really bad. Like, that's worse than not daily. Yeah, no, I agree completely. I mean, like going multiple days without brushing your teeth is not good. It's not good for your teeth, and it also doesn't make your mouth smells terrible. Your mouth is a disgusting place, by the way. A lot of weird stuff happens in your mouth, and you just like if you don't brush that daily, multiple times a day, then you're in trouble basically. Yeah, everyone's like, no, everyone's like, yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. Oof. That's correct. Oop. Okay. Well, I guess we went backwards. Um, wait, where is it? There's one that I read on top of that as well. Oof, that sounds rough. Look at this one. My boyfriend went out with his best friend female on Valentine's Day. Oh. I, 21, and my boyfriend, 21 male, has been dating for 2 years. 2 weeks ago, I got COVID and thus had to cancel our plans for Valentine's Day because I'm quarantined. Oh, interesting. His best 2 weeks. Okay, yeah, I guess maybe this was a while ago. Oh no, this is only 7 hours ago. Interesting. Okay, 2 weeks ago, I got COVID. His best friend, who's from another country, was also in town the past few days, and she got back home today. So they decided to meet up before she left. She's a very nice girl, and she's been with me on many occasions. Normally, I'm never jealous when they hang out. I was really sad and hurt that when he told me that he's meeting up with her on Valentine's Day and he's going to eat with her while I'm stuck at home alone. I know they're just friends and don't see each other in that way. Besides, she's also in a relationship with someone else, so I've got nothing to worry about. I can't still help feel this way, and I expressed these feelings to my friend who reassured me I had nothing to worry about. I know this is so stupid, and I'm mad at myself for feeling this way, but I can't stop. How do I stop feeling this way? And why is what they did even wrong or something I can be mad about? Please help me. I'm very confused. TLDR, my boyfriend went out with beat friend on Valentine's Day while I'm quarantined. Can't help but feel jealous. I feel like that's fine. No, not fine as in like it's fine for them to do it. I feel like it's okay to feel that way. Like that's very normal. There's a big thing with people where like they'll be like, why do I feel this way when it's irrational? It's like, dude, that's not even like a thing that you have control over. Interested in the comments here. Yeah, so am I. But I'm just gonna say it now though. I think it's totally fine for her to feel that way, and I think it would even be okay for her to express I don't want you to do that, because even if you guys are cool and you guys are just friends, like it's Valentine's Day, which like it just presents it puts them in a weird situation, and it makes it look kind of weird, and there are a lot of external factors there as well. So I think it'd even be okay for her to say like I don't want you to do that, and if he cared about her, I think he would listen to that. But let's see what the comments say. I'm very interested. Oh, that sucks. The scenario of having COVID and her visiting makes sense to me from the little, but I 100% understand Valentine's Day is so special. I think that's a good way of putting it. I think if it's too late, but maybe make it clear that your boundary is not about being worried he's romantic to her, but that you want him. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is good. But maybe make it clear that your boundary is not about being worried he's romantic to her, but that you don't want him with her on Valentine's Day because you think it should be special for couples. He seemed to have misunderstood. I get why you're sad. I'm sorry. That's a pretty level-headed response, I feel like. It's not so much about like the mistrust, more about like it's a boundary thing and it makes me feel weird. Why not just have a do over Valentine's Day when you're recovered? I think you're just bummed that your plans got canceled and you're quarantined alone. They didn't do anything wrong. And you know you're being no reason to be jealous. Maybe just a bit sad because you can. That's a little bit hot. That's a bit hot. I don't think she's being unreasonable. I think that she's coming at it from I know that they're not doing anything, but it just still makes me feel weird because again it is Valentine's Day. It's fine to feel jealous. It isn't fine to put that on your boyfriend, though. Maybe talk about setting up a virtual date later in the evening on the talk about it. Yeah, well, that's actually really okay. Like this aside, though, because like I understand wanting to be cognizant of the other person's feelings as well, and like trusting them, and I agree with that. But maybe setting up a virtual date. Yeah, there's a lot that they could do. Like there are things you can do even if you are quarantined, and I understand it's not as intimate, but like, you know, yeah, talk about just needing to find a way to feel more connected while you isolate. Take her out of the conversation, focus on you work together while separate. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty level-headed response to that. I'm just trying to hear his plans. But it's really hard to be logical when you've isolated. I feel that. Why not plan to make a... This is really wholesome. This is a good one. Because it's like, do not be hard on yourself for your feelings, but also like there's stuff you can do. Yeah. I don't know. That's a rough one. Because I think that even her and her post was like, I know that they're not doing anything, but I just can't help but feel this way. And that's rough to navigate because emotions are messy, you know? This is just a sad one. This is just like nothing bad really happened. It's more just like a product of the time that we're in. And a couple of them came in a little bit hot. Like that's kind of a hot take. I don't think you should ever say that someone's unreasonable when they're going through it, you know. But maybe that's just me. Oh, I don't know why I did that. How to be happy in an arranged marriage. Interesting. Oh, hold on. Let's get some music on. It just occurred to me that we were playing a game before. Wait. I 28 female have a wonderful boyfriend, 28 male, but I'm always annoyed by him. I need to know what this is. This is long because I really need to vent. My boyfriend and I have been together for a little over 2 years. He's a wonderful partner and would do anything for me and my daughter. He's very handsome. He's kind. He's patient. He's committed. He's faithful, and I'm proud to have him in my life. But I could rave about his character all day long. Retweet. What are we retweeting? Oh, the title? Are we retweeting the title? Yeah. Okay. I love that. The title is so funny. But when it comes to living with him, I just don't know how to manage. He has a very strong, almost overbearing, set in his ways personality when it comes to chores, parenting, and day-to-day living. He has ADHD and I do too, so I should be more sympathetic. But if there's a small issue, we have to find a compromise. I don't have to ask 1,000 times, and eventually use my temper just to get a stick. Oh, interesting. It's also about the most trivial things. I feel so horrible getting angry. It's not intentionally defined. He's always willing to do anything I ask, but he doesn't really stick with it. Example, he sets an alarm for 6 a.m. every morning. Does he ever wake up at 6, not even once? No. He snoozes at all, and I can hear the alarm going off every 5 minutes for over an hour. I have sensory issues, and it makes me go crazy. I also am up with my daughter and our pets multiple times a night because I can generally very light sleeper. Interesting. Well, this just seems like a very like this just seems like a normal, not normal. I shouldn't say that. This just seems very domestic, if that makes sense. Like this isn't crazy or anything. Oh, okay. Now that they get into S word stuff. Wait, what? How do I, 29 male, write a Valentine's card to my crush, 28 female? Interesting. I'm intrigued. Sorry for making the story so long. This isn't long. Okay, so I developed a crush on my... Sorry, that got me. So I developed a crush on my dentist months ago. I know it's not ethical for a dentist to date a patient, but I'm switching to another dental office, so it's not a problem. No. Oh, this is the polar opposite of that woman's husband earlier. Yeah, that previous one definitely was the opposite of that woman's husband. That's so funny. This dentist crush guy, though, is so funny. I feel I might also be attracted to her every time I see her. Oh, no. She touches my arm when I says goodbye. She also gives me compliments about my hair and clothes. Days after my last appointment with her, I sent her a Facebook friend request and sent her a message saying I would like to get to know her and that I'm going to switch to another dental office because they're not open on Saturdays. The problem is that she hasn't read my message, probably in the spam folder, or accepted my friend request. I wanted to tell her in person if she could be my friend on Facebook, but her assistant was there, so I couldn't do it. I didn't want to get her in trouble. Anyways, now that it's Valentine's Day, I want to send her flowers along with a note that says Happy Valentine's Day. This is potent. This is like a big red flag. Anyways, now it's Valentine's Day. I want to send her flowers along with a note that says Happy Valentine's Day. If you want to know who sent these flowers, check your Facebook account. She's not interested. Yeah, she's not interested. I'm the one who sent you the message November 14th at 5:30 p.m. This is so weird. Or how can I improve the message? Would it be a bad idea if I really want to get to know you, so I'd like to kind of do with you? Dude, this is so bad. The TLDR is I have a crush on a girl, but I can't contact her. There's a reason for that, bud. I'll be honest with you. I'm sorry, but no, absolutely do not do any of that. Oh, don't pursue them romantically. Reddit dating posts are always gold. They're so funny. Absolutely they have not. No, don't. This would be unbelievably creepy. There's a reason she hasn't responded. Leave her alone. Honestly, good for this person to be like, leave that person alone. Oh, this is so funny. No to all of that. This is so funny. Reddit is a cesspool. Reddit is like a moat. And the inside is happiness. And all these Redditors are trying to cross the moat to get to happiness. And it's just like so difficult, you know? Oh. Oh, no, I'm not going to read that. That one's just sad. That one's like a 16-year-old posting that. Oh no, wait. Oh, this one's menacing. Do you see the title on this one? I, 28 female, have been with my boyfriend, 31 male, 8 months. I went through his messages and don't know what to do with what I found. That is scary. I'm gonna read this one. Last couple months, my boyfriend has been depressed. He quit his job because he hated and struggled to find moving with me improves. Laying around today. Oh wow. Saying got a job he really likes his second month. We've been having issues. Okay, I'm trying to. Thought he's like. Seeing the he's getting arousing. Oh, okay. Maybe not this one. Maybe not that one, guys. I'll be honest with you. Oh, that's just sad. I don't want to read that one. A lot of these are just sad. Okay, let's read Irresponsible Family. Hi, Reddit. I'm kind of embarrassed to share this, but I don't know what to do with it anymore. It's a complicated situation. We're trying to make it simple. With him and his fiance. Okay, from the Valentines. Hmm. 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 Wow. Dude, that's actually kind of messed up. Wow. Yeah, yeah. They're literally neglecting her. Yeah. That's crazy. Wow. Whew. That's a rough one. Oh, is this it? That's so funny. If this is... Surely there's more, right? Maybe... Ah, there you go. Let's do that. Wait, girlfriend didn't want to spend Valentine's Day with me? Let's look at this one. For context, my girlfriend 24 and I 26 are in a long distance relationship. We text throughout the day, but main time to get night where we used to text or call for an hour before bed. Today's Valentine's Day all week, and my girlfriend has reminded me it's just a week off, including Valentine's Day. I got excited. I think we made spend hours together during the day. We hadn't discussed maybe. When it came to today, nothing. Boom, when today came nothing. She didn't suggest doing anything all day, and when I suggested she birthed me off saying we would do something soon, it was 6 hours ago, and I didn't know. No, it's wrong to be upset over a stupid holiday made for greedy companies to make money, but I can't help it. I understand this argument, but it's also like, if it matters to you, then who cares that there is like a really massive money industry in this holiday? Like, if it matters to you, like, you know, it's important to you. Like, it's not gonna, like, being like, yeah, F the man isn't going to change the way you feel about, like, wanting to feel appreciated and wanting to give gifts. We are going to spend any time more together usually today. She didn't give me a car. I sent her a gift. I sent her a gift basket. She sent her a gift basket. She barely batted an eye at the special makeup I did for her when I sent a picture. This is the first Valentine's Day I ever spent with. Oh no, honey. Oh no. I was hoping to spend the day with the woman I love, but now I'm really upset and don't really feel up to calling her tonight. This was 22 minutes ago, bro. That sucks. Our girl watching my friends gift each other the studio after decades of marriage. I'm supposed to give the girlfriend, despite the distance, I guess, sort of hope for the same. Doesn't it have to this? Your friend, these stupid XPC, I don't really. My friend didn't want to do anything Valentine's Day. We usually do spend extra time with me. I feel let down. I spent last night crying when oh no. I'm spending my time with family. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, this is a raw one. This is raw. Oh man. Yeah, this is honestly like, wow. Yeah. This is rough. This is a rough one, dude. And like being able to kind of like find solace in other people like this is really important. I understand that, but it just still sucks, you know? Dude, this is rough, man. Imagine like spending that time. Imagine like being in a relationship for like the perks, and then when it comes to simple things like that, just being like, no. Like, dude, I can't even, like, if it's clearly important to the person, you do it. Like, I understand that things happen, and that for, like, maybe long-distance relationships, it's different. But, like, you still put in the time at least. Like, even if you're not able to, well, even, that's the thing, like, that person that wrote the post was even, like, I sent them a gift basket. So, I don't know, there's no excuse. That just means they don't, I mean, unless there's like a cultural thing there, maybe there's certain places in the world that don't really celebrate Valentine's Day or are actually against celebrating holidays of that kind. But I feel like in a relationship like that, that would be explicitly said. And it seems like this person was kind of blindsided by this. And it even says, like, you know, they have the week off, and on Valentine's Day, they had that day off too. And so there was kind of the expectation of being able to spend the time with them. So interesting, man. It sucks. Well, some people have different values and don't communicate. That is true. And I understand, like, if you communicate, like, differences like that or expectations clearly, you can get over most things. Like, you can really, it's amazing the mountains you can climb when you're just willing to sit down and communicate and really express those feelings and listen. If you're able to communicate and listen, you can get over almost any obstacle with someone that you really love or care about. The problem is not everybody does. And in fact, it's like, I would say that's like the trademarked, patented seal of approval, like, core of many romantic issues are just like they either failed in communicating or failed in listening. And like that was essentially both, because not only are they not hearing their partner saying, this is really important to me, please make time, they also lied. Like, they also were just like, oh yeah, like, we'll have plenty of time on Valentine's Day, like I have that week off, yeah we can do anything, you know. So it's kind of a failure to launch on both of those aspects. This one just says help. I don't know what's going on here. All right. So I'm a 19-year-old female. I have a boyfriend 2 years, which I have an amazing relationship with, and I was identified straight heterosexual. Ever since I've not been able to get this off my mind, it's caused me why? Function. I'm not sleeping properly, eating much, constantly seeking reassurance on the internet that I'm straight, and looking at other men and women to see if I find them attractive. Even now I get scarred to be around single female friends because I worry I might be homosexual. See anything? I instantly get anxiety heightened. Oh my goodness. The most important note is I've never been sexually attracted to another woman. I've never been with a woman. I've never kissed another woman. It's a joke to try. And if this is beginning to affect my feelings. This just, I don't know. Wait. Yeah. You would still be you. A lot of people have such thoughts. I would suggest that they are more common than uncommon. This is a great response to that. Oh, can I just say, before we move on to the other comments, that response is so good because it does two things. It says, A, you are one of many. You are not alone in feeling this way. And B, wouldn't be the end of the world. Like, there is nothing wrong with identifying a little bit differently. And you know what? I'll go even further to say that if your boyfriend truly loves you, that sort of thing shouldn't really matter. The only time it would matter is if it begins to, like, you know, affect the intimacy, I think, in any way. But even then, like it could even be like maybe you're bi. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of exploring, and I don't know. If someone really loves you, they should be willing to let you explore and figure out, like, what's going on. You know, it should be about, again, communicating your emotions rather than bottling it up. But what a great response to that, though. Figure as you go along, as long as you're attracted to the person you're seeing, I don't see why anything else matters. Great response as well. Oh, good good. This is good as well, because it's basically like you're fine. Also, there's always resources. There's always places you can go. I don't know why that's so funny. I don't know why that's so funny, but it is. Sorry. I know this is a really serious topic, but that response just really got me. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it comes back to like, A, it's normal. B, it'd be totally fine if you were. And C, again, if you're with someone you really care about or love, it shouldn't matter. And also, it comes back to communication and listening. It's like, communicate what you're feeling, and if he listens and truly listens, then he'll communicate back what he's feeling. And then if you listen and truly listen, then that can inform your decisions. And it's a tennis match. Communicating is just back and forth, back and forth. It's a two-way street. Become a Minecraft expert today. Earn money helping other gamers when they need your help. Applying to get qualified today. Play Minecraft, join an exclusive program. I hate this. I hate this so much. Look at this. Why did they choose like a Lego Minecraft, Steve? Oh no. I feel like I've exhausted r/relationships. The downside to reading about relationships is that oftentimes I end up empathizing with them more than being able to make fun of them. A couple of them obviously I can make fun of because they're just outrageous, but some of those were really real. Some of them were really heavy actually. And I hope that everyone's okay. You know, that's all I care about. I just want to make sure that people are good. Let me take a look here. I'm getting tired. I think I might begin to call it, to be honest, and we can just sit here and chat for a little bit. But I'm getting real sleepy, and I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. Today was a good day though. I was able to get a lot done at work, and then I have have a nice day tomorrow planned for myself, and was able to really relax and just kind of spend Valentine's Day with you guys, as well as my beautiful partner, who I was able to spend time with this weekend as well. And so I'm really happy for that. So I had like a double Valentine of spending it with the person I love most in the world, and then spending it with you guys as well. And I love all of you, don't get me wrong, but it is nice being able to celebrate twice like this. I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit and just kind of listen to the music. There are things that I'm planning on doing and wanting to do in the future that I think will be really cool if I can pull them off. Hey, right back at you, Eli. Love you, man. I think that there are things that I want to do in the future that are going to be really fun and really neat, and I'm really looking forward to them. We got a couple big streams coming up. This Thursday stream is not going to be a big stream by any means. I think I'm just gonna it's gonna be like a chill out stream because I have a pretty busy week this week, and so I want to give myself some breathing room for like being able to kind of relax on stream a little bit and be able to really kind of enjoy myself. It might be another drawing stream. I'm not sure yet. I'm still figuring that out. I don't want all of my I don't want this channel just to be consistently always drawing, but I also do want to do what I like doing, and I like drawing a lot, and so I might do that again this Thursday. But I might do something different. I might actually, I might finish Doki Doki Literature Club. I'll tweet it out. Speaking of which, if you're not following me on Soul Bouquet on Twitter, go ahead and do that because that's literally where I tweet what I'm doing all the time. Also, Soul Bouquet on Instagram. I also, will usually put a story up as to what I'm doing and when I'm streaming. So just follow me on social media at Soul Bouquet. And for highlights and for VODs, Soul V2 is the YouTube channel, and that's my second gaming channel. My primary channel is Soul Bouquet, and that's where like a lot of more like vaudevillian content and other things besides gaming are going to go. But yeah, Soul V2 on YouTube is where this VOD as well as the highlights in the future are going to go. So feel free to follow me there and subscribe to both those channels. Beyond that, obviously, you can check out the link tree and follow me on all the social media. Having said that, though, so this next stream coming up is going to be either Doki Doki again or just drawing. We'll see. I'll decide that maybe like the day before or the day of. But there are things I want to do in the future that I think are going to be really fun. I am actively and currently working on merch. Merch will be a thing. I'm working with a company right now to make that happen. And it is going to be a bit of a process because I want to make them really good, and I want to make the shirts and the hats that I have up really solid and very high quality. And so I'm going to probably take a little bit longer to get merch up, but it is happening. And so if you're needing a gift for the holiday or want to treat yourself to some local streamer merchandise, that will be a thing that you can do soon, which is really cool. It's going to feature a lot of stuff. It's going to feature some old art that I've made in the past, some art that I've made on stream. It's also going to feature some professionally made art, maybe, depending. We'll see. But all that to say, though, there are a lot of new items coming out on the store. And then I'll drop a link to the store when it's up and when it's running. But that will be a thing. There will be a dedicated URL for buying Soul Bouquet merchandise very shortly, very soon in the future. So that will be a way you can really support this channel. That'll be a way you can support me. Going forward in the future, there will also... I'm eventually going to work on getting a donation link up and going. Right now, you can just check out my PayPal in the link tree, but beyond that, there's really nothing else. I want to make it as easy for people to be able to donate on stream if they want to. So we're working on that as well. Beyond that and some really complex streams that I'm working on, that's pretty much it. Having said that, Monday is over. This was an amazing Valentine's Day. I had such a fun time. I had a great time this weekend. I had a great time today. I really couldn't have asked for a better weekend, honestly. Not only spending it with people and my favorite person in the world, but also being able to then go to work and stream afterwards today was phenomenal. And I was able to really do things that I wanted to do, which is fun. Having said that, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. I'm not sure who's still here, but anybody that's still here in chat, feel free to shout out, and I'll say goodbye to you personally. I know there's only a couple people in the lobby. That's totally fine. I love all of you. You guys are all G's. You guys are all real ones, and I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Valentine's Day, King. Happy Valentine's Day, love. I really appreciate you tuning in and for being such a rock, because you are. All I have to say, I bid all of you adieu. I hope that you all have a great day, and that you just take care and have a solid Valentine's Day and a great rest of the week. Power through the week. Thursday is coming, and when Thursday gets here, there's just one more day left. So take it easy and have a good night.